This is more of a real life video, and it's going to be kind of a rant, and I don't know if it's going to be a long one. But I've been really convicted lately about um, getting back to being a housewife and homemaker and stay at home mom. And I'm going to cry, I'm sorry. It's been a really rough week. So I haven't gotten to clean my fridge out for about, I don't know, a year and a half, maybe 2 years. And I am honestly ashamed to say that. So I've been going at this probably for 40 minutes now, cleaning my fridge. All this to say, my husband and I wanted to try to move this summer, and did not see it as his timing to move this summer, so we're probably going to move um, in the spring, this coming spring, which is hard. But my main point of this video is I don't want to feel ashamed anymore about a woman's true calling and what women, friends of mine have, and other people who I've talked to that really are struggling. And I'm one of them, and I only have one child. I know women, some of my friends are raising their grandchildren plus their own little ones and working full time. And I just, it breaks my heart because you get to look at my mess while I talk. It breaks my heart because, uh, sorry, dishes and all, I told you this is a real life video. We as women, I believe it's what Satan wants us to believe, is that we can do everything. And that's part of the feminism movement that's wrong, is that you can have a career and you have a family and you do what you want. But you know what? Me as a working mom who I've worked most of my marriage. I was able to stay home with my daughter when she was an infant. It's not easy, and my husband and I have made the decision to, I pleaded with him to make the decision to have me quit my job no matter what it takes, because mentally I can't really tear myself into or three pieces anymore, or four or more, being a mother and a wife and a full-time teacher and worker, and the financial piece of it, which is a whole nother topic of how Satan has destroyed this world. The financial piece of it will be hard, but I'm showing you this video because I don't want you, as I may have felt at times, shamed for quitting recently. I'm going to be stepping aside from my job, stepping out of my job in the coming weeks. And a few people said, well, are you going to find another job? My daughter has some learning challenges. She got behind this year, not because of the big C, it's just because of other things, and I haven't had any time to work with her the way I wanted to. And most of the world won't understand how much women struggle with maintaining a home and taking care of their children, which is the highest calling because you're discipling your own. And just this kind of life lesson of a clean fridge, of a neglected piece that I haven't been able to get to because I work. I'm not trying to have a pity party here, but don't let anyone shame you for being a stay-at-home mom or a homemaker. I want to be a better one, and I believe for my mental health and my spiritual health, I can't work anymore, and to be a better wife and mother, I can't work anymore. And we may be seen as odd or it's as a risk, but I don't see it as a risk because I think Yah will bless it, because it's for my family, and family is supposed to come first. So I just wanted to say, don't let anyone shame you, and I'm kind of putting it out there. I don't want anyone to shame me for not working anymore because my family needs me. I don't want to live shamefully saying I didn't clean my fridge for a year or more. And I'll tell you, it was pretty disgusting. um, we are to be keepers at home and helpmates to our husband. And how can we do that if we're helping everyone else except our husband and our children? How are we supposed to do that? This empty fridge is how I feel after working and trying to pull myself apart multiple different ways and people vying for my time. This is the way Yah intended it, I believe. I think back of my grandmas and how probably they were not valued as homemakers. And let me tell you, at least my grandmothers on both sides were of the generation. They kept immaculate homes, and it's because they did not work. Their lives were not perfect. Their marriages were not perfect, but they were able to do it. And so that's my goal. I want to be able to teach my own daughter. I love teaching kids and I love ministry to kids, but not at my own daughter's expense. At my own husband's expense of not having the energy or time for him or time to be together. You know, even we went on a date Saturday and my whole body just felt crappy. I felt horrible and I couldn't really enjoy it. I tried as much as I could, but I could not enjoy it because I physically couldn't enjoy it. But anyways, the joy of the Lord is my strength. I'm really trying to be joyful, but part of that is changing the seasons for my life on purpose. And don't be ashamed, women, of doing what's right, even when it's hard, or even when the world doesn't understand. We are not, I do believe strongly, we are not to be the breadwinners or even half the breadwinners. I don't know where Christians have lost, or Christ followers, whatever you want to call yourself, believers. I don't know where they have gotten so off track. It's because of this world, obviously, and we're in serious bondage to our finances. But I believe this step in my life, even though people may see it as a risky one, is going to be a good one for our family and for myself. So I just wanted to share some real life. If you have that conviction too, as a woman, to stay at home with your children and be the best wife and mother you can be in Yah's strength and wisdom, then you do that. And whatever it takes, you do that. Some people see me as not helping my husband by not working, but I think it'll be good. So I think that's all I had to say. Thank you for looking at my mess and listening to my rant through my tears, and I pray you have strength too in each day, because we only have one day at a time. And I think I'm just going to end it there. Blessings.